I can already tell what kind of day it's going to be. It's pretty bad when you're giving yourself your insulin shot. You drop the needle and you look down and it's sticking out the top of your foot. And I didn't feel it. I said, that should hurt, but it didn't. So yep, it is a whopping 29 degrees with frost, with fog. And we're going to go out and see if we can find the Snap-on man to get him to send this son of a bitch in and get it recalibrated. Well, I don't know what the hell I was going to try to say. Still waiting to hear from Buddy on the crank. It's already 9 o'clock in the morning, so I can tell what kind of day this is. So, alright. What do you do? Well, there's the Snap-on truck. And guess what? I think his tester's screwed. According to him, it's within a half a pound. And he showed me. They even let me do it. It's clicking off. So, I don't get it. I really don't get it why that thing says it's on when I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, I got a new catalog from him, new dream list. And I am still waiting to hear from the machine shop on the crankshaft. I have no idea what the hell's going on. So, I guess I'll go back to the house and wait. That's all I can do. And I guess I'll take... I don't know what the hell to do with that torque wrench. So, alright. Thought of something while I'm sitting here chewing. We're going to do a little chew the fat thing. And what I mean by that, I got a friend of mine. Him and I like poking fun at each other once in a while. And we got on the subject of this $15 an hour minimum wage bullshit. He's sitting there saying, oh, it's be good for us, be good for us, good for us. I said, and I will maintain to the day we start getting $15 an hour jobs for flipping burgers, we're screwed. And if we get to the 454, that'll be a separate video. This is just going to be a vlog. So he was going on giving me all these comparisons. Sucks when you got a bad tooth. People, he says, been working at these jobs 12, 20 years and they're driving old beat down clunkers. So I says, well, you know what? People have got to stop living beyond their means. Ooh, what do you mean by that? Yeah, they're driving those clunkers because, well, if they got the iPhones or the computers, internet, smoke, drink, get tattoos, whatever, they're spending the money that they could be spending on their car and have a nice car, but we have been bred and taught. New shiny things come out. Oh, we gotta have it. We gotta have it. Oh, we'll die without it. I said, people need to start buying stuff to live within their means. Well, what if they're pay check? I said, well, how would you live? I said, you know, you look back on all the tools I had, buddy. I said, I had the micrometers, the dial indicators, everything. I could have checked that crankshaft myself with if it wasn't for thieves. Thieves got in my garage behind the house and that stuff walked off. I did not know it until I started going back in the car works a couple, 2-3 years ago. And I started moving all that stuff out. I'm like, where's this? Where's that? Thieves. 2001. I got broke in. Got cleaned out. Luckily insurance covered that time. But the tools in my garage in the house, insurance won't cover it. I'm like, really? Okay, fine. So I had all that stuff. And back then, I was making $6 to $7 an hour in buying these tools. I got a point to this where I'm going. But back then, those tools were, by today's standards, cheap. But they weren't cheap tools. They were the good tools. So, I had all that stuff. And he's like, well, I said, back when I was doing that, I had the shop I was doing. I was doing the motor work. I was doing that stuff. I just got burned out. And got tired of the, well, I'll pay you next week. Well, there's a lot of next weeks that never came from more car work before. So, he's going on about, well, maybe I should go back and try for disability. He says, I'd get $1,100 a month. Okay, well, that's better than mine. I get a whole whopping 311, guys. 311 is what I get. Yeah, you're not living on that. No. That's why I'm trying to do motors, trying to do this, trying to do the YouTube, and have some way of... Anyway, so I got thinking about it. He's crying on, you can't make it on $15 an hour. You can't do this. You can't do that. And he's like, look at... I said, well, you know, back in the 70s, a good pickup truck used to cost you $4,000 or $5,000 for a good pickup truck. And the car manufacturers back then made millions of dollars with those trucks at that price. And he goes, well, yeah, then everybody thought they needed $45 an hour, so the price of the vehicles went up. I said, precisely, you hit the nail on the head. That's why a $15 an hour job won't work. It's going to drive everything that we can afford now. It's going to make it where you cannot afford it. Okay. He's like, well, maybe I should just try for my disability and I can get that 11. He goes, well, I can live pretty good on the $1,100 a month. Yeah. So I just got thinking, okay. I took 40 times 4 and then divided that. And I wrote back to him, I says, you know, that works out to $6.87. If you can live good on your disability, if you get it at $1,100, if you can live good on that, that's working out to the equivalent of having a $6.87 per hour job. Oh. You know, the auto industry is a perfect example. Hell, these pickups are what, $60,000, $70,000, and what do you got? You got nothing. It ain't worth nothing in a couple of years, but these used car salesmen think they're worth gold. I mean, the situations are there to prove that increasing the minimum wage is not a good thing. I told him, I said, we almost need the Great Depression to come back and get people to rethink. I said, it would be like rebooting your computer. There is no law saying that we got to buy all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, I got this, but I worked for it. It wasn't handed to me, or I didn't feel it was entitled to me. I worked for it. I got it. Many years of working. And I'm slowly trying to recover yet what I had stolen from me. So I don't have another situation like with this fucking 454, things not fitting right. But, I mean, there are so many demonstrations and that out there. I mean, if he's like, well, people can't afford new cars and that. Well, they need to quit going out. They need to quit buying the expensive food. They need to quit. Just because it's there doesn't mean it needs to be bought. I mean, or if you want something, find it secondhand. Buy it cheaper. That's what most of the stuff in here hardly. Hell, actually. Oh, a couple years ago when I bought that, or was that last year? I don't know. Last year, 2 years ago. bought that new Sears set to finally replace most of what I was missing. But otherwise, there's hardly any new tools in here. Oh, I got that new degree wheel. But if you can find a secondhand, because right now I'm trying to find some stuff to go with building these engines. I'm calling around local, but unfortunately eBay's starting to look like the way to go because they got what I want, and local's like, oh, you can't get it that way. Yes, I can. It's in a kit form. Example is I'm trying to get a degree wheel kit with the dial indicator in the adapter. I found it online. I think it's Powerhouse or something. I can't remember. And their price is decent. Called local. No, you only can get that kit either for heads on or heads off. That's all you can do. And their price is ridiculous. Huh. Like, wow. Okay. But, yeah. But, okay. Well, I don't remember where I was. I think I got my point across. I hope I did. I'm just sitting here doing a little... The reason I stopped so abrupt, machine shop guy was here. So with that, I'm going to end this video here. And we're going to get on to part 4 of the 1974 454 build. And see what has come of that now. So, I guess. Anyway, everybody, have a good one. And check back and see if I got the 454 part 4 up then. So, y'all have a good one.